Welcome to our video on Oklahoma Lease and Landlord-Tenant Laws. Landlords should know their state's laws to manage their rental units well. To help you do that, here's an overview of Landlord-Tenant Laws in the Sooner State. The lease agreement is the foundation of the landlord-tenant relationship. It's a legally binding contract between a landlord and tenant that outlines all rules and terms of the rental relationship. A standard lease agreement is a one-year, fixed-term contract. An Oklahoma lease should include basic terms like rent amount, rent due date, lease term, late fee policies, and pet policies. To fully protect landlords, it should also cover details like pest control, snow removal, air filter responsibilities, and yard maintenance. The lease must include the name and address of the landlord and any other persons permitted on the property for management. It should also provide the name and address for official notices. If the rental property has flooded in the past 5 years, landlords must provide tenants with a flood disclosure. If the rental unit was built before 1978, tenants must be provided with a lead-based paint disclosure and pamphlet. Landlords with knowledge that their rental unit has been used to produce methamphetamine must disclose this to prospective tenants before entering into a lease.
Next, let's talk about Oklahoma Landlord-Tenant Laws. There is no limit on the amount landlords may charge for the security deposit. The deposit must be returned to tenants within 45 days of the end of the tenancy. Landlords must give 24 hours notice before entering the property for non-emergencies. There is no limit on late fees, but they should be reasonable and discussed in the lease. Landlords may require tenants to get renters insurance and can make failure to do so a breach of the lease agreement. There are no stated regulations on return payment fees, but they shouldn't be so high as to be considered unconscionable. Fixed-term leases terminate at the end of the period unless otherwise stated. Either party can terminate a month-to-month lease agreement with 30 days notice. Oklahoma has no limits on rent increases. However, the lease should discuss the procedure and notice requirements for increasing rent.
Landlords must keep rental units in good condition and make any needed repairs within a reasonable time frame. Tenants should immediately notify landlords of any necessary repairs. If landlords fail to make repairs, tenants have specific rights, including the right to make repairs and deduct the cost from rent or move out after giving the landlord proper notice. If a tenant fails to pay rent or violates the lease agreement, the landlord may start the eviction process. In these situations, landlords must strictly follow Oklahoma law and can never resort to self-help eviction methods, like changing locks or shutting off utilities. Congratulations, you're now ready to create an Oklahoma lease and manage your Oklahoma rental unit. Our lease agreement automatically includes all required disclosures and gives you state assist tips as you build it. It's easy to customize online and offers unlimited access to our electronic signing tool, EasySign. As you manage your rental, remember that we have over 400 property management forms, including Oklahoma-specific forms. Visit easylandlordforms.com to start your tenant screening and create a lease agreement guaranteed to comply with all Oklahoma lease laws.